This is 20 kilometers per hour. This is 30 kilometers per hour. Listen carefully, sir. 20 kilometer per hour, 30 kilometer per hour. Sucklin, we added the ratio values better. 20 kilometer per hour, 30. Listen carefully. There we did a concept. Price is inversely proportional to consumption. I used the concept of weighted average. Length is inversely proportional to breadth. Men is inversely proportional to days. Speed is inversely proportional to time. All I can use weighted average. What is the speed ratio? Speed ratio is nothing but 2:3. What will be the time period ratio? Speed and time are inversely proportional to each other, which is 3:2. Very beautifully you can solve the weighted average. These 3 and 2. So answer is nothing but 20 plus 2 by, Sucklin beta, we added the values, 2 by 5 into 10. Answer is nothing but 24. Idea clear? This is what we did. Previously it is price, it is consumption. All the problems we can use weighted average concept. A and B are inversely proportional to each other. A and B are inversely proportional to each other. Speed is 2:3. Time is 3:2. So 20 and 30 ratio is 2:3. Reverse is 3:2. 20 plus 2 by 5 into 10, which is nothing but 24. Idea is clear, right? Answer is 24. All the parameters where they are inversely proportional, you can use the logic. Use this logic if you are uncomfortable with LCM. If you are very comfortable with LCM, go for LCM logic. You choose what is good for you. Right? I will tell you various logics. You will use what is comfortable for you. Next one. Let us solve two more problems based upon this variety. 25 kilometers per hour, A to B. 100 kilometers per hour, B to A. This is A to B. So while going 25, while coming 100, ratio is 1:4. Reverse is 4:1. 25 plus 1 by 5 into 75. Answer is nothing but 40. I hope the idea it is clear. Right? It is 25. Speed ratio is nothing but 25:100, which is 1:4. Speed ratio is 1:4. Time ratio is nothing but 4:1. These is nothing but the speeds. These is nothing but the time. Speed and time are inversely proportional. So I can use weighted average concept. 25 plus 1 by 5 into 75. Answer is 40. Just by looking at a question, with practice you will get this answer very, very fast. 20 kilometer per hour going, 25 kilometer per hour coming. So while going 20, while coming 25, speed ratio is 4:5. Time period ratio is 5:4. 20 plus 4 by 9 into 5. You will get the answer. 20 plus 4 by 5 into 9. I hope these two examples are clear. Kindly reply if it is clear to you. Kindly reply if it is clear to you. Do not miss any single class. Every class minimum 15 to 20 concepts. Once I take the subject heading, it will be continuous problem solving. Right? Continuous problem solving. You are all lucky people who are listening to these free live classes. Otherwise, I would have come to the college and I would have taken just 4 to 6 hours of classes. Right? I hope it is clear. Right? Everybody, I hope it is clear. Right? I hope the idea is extremely clear to each one of you. Idea is extremely clear. Next one. Another variety, thematic based learning in average speed. Now see here, he is traveling from A to C, then C to B. He is going at 20 kilometers per hour. It is 2 by 5D. It is at 30 kilometers per hour. It is 3 by 5D. What is the average speed? What is the average speed? 20 km per hour 2 by 5D, 30 km per hour 3 by 5D. Two methods. Method number 1. Method number 1. By using LCM. By using LCM. How to find out by using LCM? Let us see. Average speed is total distance divided by total time. Total distance divided by total time. Total distance is distance from A to B. Time is time from A to C and time from C to B. So total distance is, take the LCM of 20 and 30, which is 60. Time taken, time is nothing but time taken from A to C. It is nothing but distance from A to C by speed from A to C. Distance, right? So this is nothing but total time. Distance is nothing but 2 by 5 of 60 divided by speed is nothing but 20, which is 24 by 20. I hope it is clear. Why it is 24? It is 2/5 of 60. Remaining out of 60, this is 24. This is 36 divided by 30. 60 by, these nothing but 4 6s are 4 5s are, these nothing but these 6 6s are 6 5s are, 60 into 5 by 12. Answer is nothing but 25. Answer is nothing but 25. The biggest problem here is these calculation. Am I right? These calculation we have to do, right? Think logically. Instead of 2 by 5D, if it is 2 by 7D, 2 by 7 of 60, this became, right, a decimal value. Calculation will be cumbersome, right, if the denominator is not a factor of the LCM. I hope the idea it is clear. This is method number 1. Now let us see Anil Nair's way of solving the question. Method number 1. I hope the, right, no beta, Saima, 20, 30, LCM is 60. LCM of 20, 30, it is 60. Saima, some calculation mistake which you did, I am sure you will do it on your own. Now these is nothing but, these 20 kilometers per hour, these 2 by 5D, 30 kilometers per hour, these 3 by 5D, these 3 by 5D. Anil Nair's way of solving the question. Anil Nair's way of solving the question. See here, sir. Nothing you do. What is the speed ratio? Speed ratio is 2:3. It would have been the time period ratio if the distance ratio is same. So distance ratio is not same. What is the distance ratio? 2:3. 2:3. Multiply with, if this is 1:1, I would have multiplied 6:6, which is 1:1, which is the midpoint. This is 20, this is 30, 1 and 1. 20 plus 1 by 2 into 10, which is nothing but 25. Which is nothing but 25. I hope the idea it is clear. I just multiplied with the distance ratio to get the time period ratio. I just multiplied it with 2:3. From where the 2:3 came? DD cancel, 5 cancel. 2:3 would have been 3:2 if the distance is same. But in the previous model, going and coming distance is same. 3:2 into 2:3. Multiply with the distance ratio. That is one step. Once you understand it, it will be clear. 2 by 5 is the distance traveled. 2 by 5 is the distance traveled. 2 by 5 is the distance traveled from A to C and C to B. That is given in the question, right, Rakesh? That is given in the question. 2 by 5 of distance is given in the question, beta, right? Next one, suppose if it is 24 kilometers per hour, 24 kilometers per hour, 3 by 7D. This is 36 kilometers per hour, This is 4 by 70. Average speed, total distance by total time, 24 is to 36, which is 2 is to 3. Reverse is 3 is to 2. Multiply with the distance ratio, 3 is to 4. This is 9 is to 8. Going 24, coming 36, 9 and 8. 24 plus 8 by 17 into 12. This is the answer. Finish. With a little practice, this question can be done in 10 seconds. With a little practice, this question can be done in 10 seconds. I hope the idea is clear. I hope the idea is clear. 24 and 36, 2 is to 3, reverse is 3 is to 2, right? And the distance ratio is 3 is to 4. No calculation. If I use the LCM method, 24, 36, 78, 3 by 7 of 72 by 24, 4 by 7 of 72 by 36. See the calculation that will come because of this. See the calculation that will come because of this. I hope the idea is clear. Next one. These. See, please drop your pencil. Try to solve this question easily. Right? 4 by 6th of D. These 2 by 6th of D. These 4 by 7 and 2 by 7. Please drop your pencil. 50 kilometers per hour. 25, 1 is to 2. Reverse is 2 is to 1. Into 4 is to 2. These is nothing but 8 is to 2. It is 4 is to 1. So 25 plus 1 by 5 into 25. Answer is 30. Easily you will get the answer, right? Absolutely scintillating, conceptual, right? Best approaches, right? Most of the students in Bangalore who have listened to my class compliment me. Best approach, fast approach and easy approach. Best, fast and easy approach, right? These nothing but we have taken the ratio. Take 7, 7, DD cancel, 4 is to 2. In the previous question, Asia, I may take the distance ratio. Take the distance ratio. Take the distance ratio. You will get this answer. Take the distance ratio. You will get this answer. Another question. It is 20 kilometers per hour. 1/3 D. Without an effort, nothing in life will come. You have to be very sincere in whatever job that you are doing it. Right? Just like that, success, money, power, fame, position, job, just sitting there and having fun, nobody will invite and give a job. You have to slog during your engineering. 1/6 of D. 1/6 of D. Please write down. 20 kilometers per hour. 1/3 D. 30 kilometers per hour. Half D. 60 kilometers per hour. 1/6 D. Average speed. Right? That weighted average will work for 2 quantities. 3 quantities, some changes needs to be done. So I will park that for some time. 20, 30, 60. It is 60. 1/3 of 60, which is 20, divided by 20. Half of 60, 30 by 30. 1/6 of 60, 10 by 60. 60 by 1 plus 1 plus 1 by 6. These 360 by 13. 360 by 13. I am using the LCM model. I am using the LCM model to solve it. I am using the LCM model to solve it. 20, 30 and 60. LCM is LCM of 20, 30, 60 is 60. 1/3 of 60 is 20 by 20. Half of 60 is 30 by 30. 1/6 of 60 is 10 by 60. I hope it is clear. 3 values. Next, half an hour, pay utmost attention, sir. Do not leave. Most of the people use formulae based for trains. I will ensure that you understand train based problems without using pen. Everybody, do not leave right till few models of trains are covered. Problems based on trains. Problems based on trains. Problems based on trains. Problems based on trains. Listen carefully, sir. Problems based on trains. First one. A train started from point A at 8 a.m. It reached point B at 11 a.m. Another train started at point B at 8 a.m. and reached A at 2 p.m. Reached A at 2 p.m. At what time will they meet? At what time will they meet? Listen carefully, sir. At what time will they meet? No formulae, no x and y's in any of my classes. Right? 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 8 a.m., 2 p.m. Listen carefully, sir. Time taken from A to B. Let me call it as T1. 8 a.m., 11 a.m. These 3 hours. These 3 hours. Time taken from B to A, which is 8 a.m., 2 p.m. I'll call it as 2. 8 to 12, 4 hours. 12 to 2, 2 hours. These is nothing but 6 hours. T1 is 3 hours. T2 is 6 hours. D is nothing but LCM of distance is constant, right? LCM of 3 and 6, which is nothing but 6 kilometers. I assumed the distance to be 6 kilometers. S1 will become 2 kilometer per hour. S2 will become 1 kilometer per hour. S1 is 2 kilometer per hour. S2 will become 1 kilometer per hour. Distance. Now see. In 1 hour, this will travel. In 1 hour, this speed will travel 2 kilometers. In 1 hour, this will travel 1 kilometer. In 1 hour, 2 kilometer this side, 1 kilometer this side. Total how much it is traveled? 3. But how much I want? 6 kilometers. They will meet after 2 hours. They will meet after 2 hours. 10 a.m. is when they will meet. 10 a.m. is when they will meet. Very easy question, non-formula approach. We will do 2 problems so that each and every student will understand in detail. 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. T1 is nothing but 3 hours. 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. 8 to 12, 4 hours, 12 to 2, 2 hours. 4 plus 2, 6 hours. T1 is 3 hours, T2 is 6 hours. D is LCM of 3 and 6, which is nothing but 6 kilometers. 6 kilometers, 3 hours. S1 will become 2 kilometer per hour. S2 will become 1 kilometer per hour. In 1 hour, this will travel 2. In 1 hour, this train will travel 1. In 1 hour, total traveled is 3. But I want 6. 3 2s are 6, 1 2s are 2. They will meet after 2 hours. They will meet after 2 hours. Starting timing is 8. From 8 to 2 hours. So answer is nothing but 10. Answer is nothing but 10. Answer is nothing but 10. I hope it is clear. No repeat telecast. Don't leave in between. Right after the class is over, the class will be made private. Right? 3 hours and 6 hours. So it is nothing but 10 a.m. One more question we will solve. Then I will take up any doubts. Any doubt that you got, I will be more than happy to explain. In the class itself, calling you with a name. 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. 9 a.m. Both are starting at the same time. I will make them start from a different time after this. Now see here. 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. T1 will be 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Total it is 4 hours. 9 to 12, 3 hours. 12 to 1, 1 hour. T2 is 9 to 12, 3 hours. 12 to 3 hours. 6 hours. Distance is constant. Let D equivalent to LCM of 4, 6, which is 12 kilometers. Which is 12 kilometers. S1 will become 3 kilometer per hour. S2 will become 2 kilometer per hour. S1 is 3 kilometer per hour and S2 is 2 kilometer per hour. Both are starting at the same time. That means in 1 hour, the train coming from A, it will travel 3 kilometers. Train coming from B, it will travel 2 kilometers. So total 5 kilometers it has traveled, but I want total 12 kilometers. So answer is 12 by 5. 12 by 5 is nothing but 2 by 5 hours. This is nothing but 2 hours. 2 by 5 into 60, which is 24 minutes. They will meet after 2 hours 24 minutes. From 9, 2 hours, which is 11, 24 minutes. That means they both of them will meet in the opposite direction at 11:24 a.m. I hope this concept is clear. Kindly reply in the live chat. Right? Kindly reply in the live chat. Whatever values that are given in the question, from that values take the LCM. Yes, Tejaswini, you understood it right. Right? It does not matter whether it is speed or time. Whatever values that are given in the question, whatever values you get it. Speed values are given, from that take the LCM. Time values are given, you take the LCM. From the given values, find out the other values. Right, Pranav beta for you. 9 a.m., 1 p.m. 9 a.m. to 12, 3 hours. 12 to 1, 1 hour. 3 plus 1, which is 4 hours. 9 a.m. to 12, which is 3 hours. 12 to 3, it is 3 hours. So it is 3 plus 3, 6 hours. T1 4 hours and T2 6 hours. D is 12 kilometers. S1 is 3 kilometers per hour. S2 is 2 kilometers per hour. 1 hour, 5 kilometers. So 12 kilometers, how much it is? 12 by 5. Right? That is my next question, Manoj. I will explain that also. As I told you, I will start with the concept where they both are starting at the same time. What if they both does not start at the same time? What if they both do not start at the same time? What if they both do not start at the same time? Let us take Manoj's doubt. Sir, to all the students who came early in the morning attending the classes, this is 8 a.m. and this is 11 a.m. This is 10 a.m. and it is 4 p.m. At what time will they meet? At what time will they meet? At what time will they meet? What if both the trains start at the different times? 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. T1 is 3 hours. T1 is 3 hours. 10 a.m. 4 p.m. These is nothing but 6 hours. First step remains the same. Let D is 3 and 6. LCM of 3 and 6, which is nothing but 6 kilometers. S1 is 2 kilometers per hour. S2 is 1 kilometer per hour. S2 is 1 kilometer per hour. S1 is 2 kilometers per hour. S2 is 1 kilometer per hour. Second train starts at 10 a.m. If the second train starts at 10 a.m., first train would have traveled for 2 hours. Would have traveled for 2 hours. 2 hours means 1 hour 2. 2 hours is nothing but 4 kilometers. 4 it has traveled. So in 1 hour, S1 will travel 2, S2 will travel 1. It is nothing but 3 kilometers. Out of 6, 4 already traveled. Why? Because 2 trains are not starting at the same time. Second starts at 10 a.m. First will start at 8. 2 hours it is traveled. So what is the remaining distance out of 6? 4 already traveled. Remaining is 2. These are nothing but 2 by 3rd. 2 by 3rd of an hour is 2/3 of 60, 40 minutes. They will meet after 40 minutes, after 10 o'clock. Answer is nothing but 10:40 a.m. Answer is nothing but 10:40 a.m. T1 is 3 hours. T2 is 6 hours. D is LCM of 3 and 6, which is 6 kilometers. S1 is 2 kilometer per hour. S2 is 1 kilometer per hour. When the second train started at 10 a.m., first train traveled for 2 hours. Traveled for 2 hours is nothing but 4. The only difference, Manoj, here we will take the remaining distance. 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 I hope it is clear. Kindly reply if this concept is clear to you. Kindly reply if this concept is clear to you. Right? I would personally like to congratulate all the students who are watching here. Today, the person whom I admire the most, he is the director of Srinidhi College. His name is Narasimha Reddy sir. He is the Bhishma Pita of engineering education in India. He said, Anil, my students are attending too many classes. But the best thing is, there is no useless discussion in the live chat. Students are coming on their own. Students are asking for the class link, which I came to know from some of these students. You promised 2 hours, but some days you are taking 4 hours and 6 hours, and the classroom decorum is maintained, right? Thanks a lot for spending your valuable time in helping my Srinidhi students. I want to see each one of them getting placed. Nothing motivates me early in the morning, getting the blessings of a 70-plus-year-old who has been the most successful person in engineering education stream. Right? Students are asking for link. You have attended so many classes in Zooms or some software. Some useless discussion happen. Students will not come on time. Teachers will scold. What love can do, only love can do. You cannot create fear and create interest in the class. You can correct them if they do mistake, but you cannot scold them, because everybody in 20s are very curious to learn. If they find something new, they are very open to learning. Thanks to each one of you for making me get that comments from a very senior person in the industry. Is it clear? Sahana, this is for you. Right, I think few students. 1 minute, sir. Shobita, Karimullah, Shivani, Sai Priya, this is for you. Again, see, please see the screen and listen to me. 8 a.m., 11 a.m. Step number 1, 3 hours clear. 10 a.m., 4 p.m., 6 hours, it is clear. Step number 3, let D is LCM of 3, 6. It is 6 kilometers. S1 is 2 kilometers per hour. S2 is 1 kilometer per hour. Now see, all the students, sir. Abu Beta, Sumant, right? Everybody listen, I am explaining. Listen carefully, right? Second train started at 10 a.m. When the second train started at 10 a.m., first train traveled for 2 hours. First train traveled for 2 hours. 1 hour, 2 kilometers. 2 hours it started. That means 4 kilometers. Out of 6, 4 already traveled. 1 hour 2 this side, 1 hour 1 this side. Remaining distance is 2. Remaining distance is 2. How you got 4 kilometers? When the second train started at 10 a.m., first started at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. means it has traveled for 2 hours. 1 hour 2 kilometers, S1. 2 hours, how much it will become, beta? 4 kilometers. How much it will become? 4 kilometers. I will do one more question. Ask yourself this, whether you have understood it. One more question, I will do it. I don't want any student to struggle. This is 7 a.m. This is 11 a.m. This is 10 a.m. and it is 2 p.m. And it is 2 p.m. 7 a.m., 11 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m. Again see. 7 a.m., 11 a.m., 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Again see here, beta. This is A and it is B. 7 and 11. T1 is nothing but 4 hours. T1 is nothing but 4 hours. T2 is nothing but 6 hours. D is LCM of 4, 6, which is nothing but 12 kilometers. So S1 is 3 kilometers per hour. S2 is 2 kilometers per hour. I hope it is clear. 3 kilometers and 2 kilometers. Till here, no doubt. Till here, no doubt. Now see, second train started at 10 a.m. First train started at 7 a.m. 3 hours it has traveled. 1 hour 3. 3, it is nothing but 9 kilometers it has already traveled. Already traveled. That means in 1 hour, left side 3, right side 2. Total it is 5 kilometers. But out of 12, 9 already traveled. Remaining is 3 kilometers. This is the remaining distance, beta. Remaining distance. This is 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 of 60. It will meet after 36 minutes from 10 o'clock, which is 10:36 a.m. which is 10:36 a.m. 10:36 a.m. I hope it is right. It is. Please change the question to. Change the question to 4 p.m. Change the question to 4 p.m. So therefore we will get 6 hours. This is 4 p.m. not 2 p.m. 4 p.m. Right? Please change the question to 4 p.m. 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Right? Change it to 4 p.m. You are all right. I should have written it as 2 p.m. It is 4 p.m. It is 4 p.m. Idea is clear? Anybody got struck with what is the remaining distance and meeting distance? Is the idea clear? Is the idea clear? 7 and 11, 10 to 4. Is the idea clear? Idea clear. 10:36. 10:36. Everybody clear? Any doubts, please mention. I generally do not ignore any doubts of any student. Any good doubt, I will call their name and I will answer the doubt. I will not ignore any doubt. Right? The live chat is extremely professional. There is no non-academic discussion. That is all will happen. Right? All will happen if you are sincere and serious to learn, and I keep up the trust that you have on me. Right? Extremely, live chat is extremely clean and very professional. Right? Unlike so many of the online college classes where some rubbish messages will keep happening. Rakesh is asking, 1 minute. Sai is asking, Sai must be. Sai, for you, how to get S1 and S2? Sai, for you, Kanna. D is LCM of 4 and 6. I took 12 kilometers. Sai, 12 kilometers 4 hours. S1 is 12 by 4, 3 kilometers per hour. S2 is 12 by 6, 2 kilometers per hour. I hope it is clear. Vasant, third part, explain once again. Again, see here. The second train started at 10. First train started at 7. It traveled for 3 hours. Already 9 traveled. These for Vasant beta. 1 hour 3. 3 hours it is nothing but 9. 9 traveled. In 1 hour, this train goes at 3, this train goes at 2. Total it is 5. But I require out of 12, 9 traveled. Remaining is 3. So it is 3 by 5. Right? All these models we will discuss everything in detail. Right? T2 is 4 hours. Yes, Neha. Distance also can be calculated. Lot of variety of problems are there. Now see here. Try to solve it on your own. Practice. Practice. It is 3 p.m. It is. Practice this question. 9 p.m. You only try to do it, sir. Try to do it. 10 a.m., 3 p.m. This is nothing but. Please do it on your own. Say it orally. This will be 5 hours. This will be 10 hours. D is LCM of T1, T2. It is 10. S1 will become 2 kilometers per hour. S2 will become 1 kilometer per hour. Second train started at 11. This traveled for 1 hour. 2 traveled. I hope you are all there with me. 1 hour 2 this side. These 3. Out of 10, 3 I traveled. Remaining is nothing but 7. 7 by 3. 7 by 3 is nothing but 2 1 by 3. 2 hours and 20 minutes. So answer is 1:20 p.m. Answer is 1:20 p.m. I hope the idea it is clear. I hope the idea it is clear. Please see the screen. Any doubts that you got? I keep telling in all my classes, right after my class is over, if a student is able to create a question based on what he has learnt in my class, my job is well done and you have understood the concept thoroughly. You should start creating your own questions. The day when you start creating your own questions, the beauty of the concept, you will appreciate it, and the level of confidence on a particular question will also increase. Right? Divya says time difference is in the ratio of co-primes. It is. Right? It makes no sense. If it is 2 hours and 3 hours, it does not matter whether it is co-prime or non-co-prime. If it is 2 and 3, LCM will be 6. LCM will be 6. Everybody, it is clear, right?